All right, the next one is a competition, so you don't have to do a full presentation, just a few slides, and we'll do an audience approval to pick the winner, who will get a lovely copy of Slideology. So if I can have 3 volunteers, let's see. I've got one over here. Come on up. I need 2 more. They're all. It's all one presentation, and you share it. Oh, come on. I must have some takers. There we go. All right, Paul's going to come back up, and we need 1 more. All right. Come on up. So this presentation is on loan to us from the Ignite Salt Lake City, I believe. All right. I'm gonna pass. So we'll just pass it right down the road here. Get ready.
Great.
Let's go.
Great. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about deformities, which is one of the slides that I saw earlier, and just differences, and how people can be different and work together. And I'm Mark. So there are 3 contestants. There's 1 presentation, and you, the audience, are going to decide who wins. We're going to do it by a round of applause after clear presentation. So let's launch into it. Great. So I'm contestant number 1. Oh, this is really great. I'm Mark. The hashtag for this event is #ISB09, and my Twitter hashtag is @MBaizman. That's MBAIZMAN. Okay. So so this kid, so this is my son, and he plays with his reindeer every night. So there's something that you love in your life very much like this reindeer, and this is exactly like the internet is to you. And here is a pig person, right? So this pig man, again, at first shocking, but actually over time becomes more and more familiar to you, like these new social media tools and the internet. Again, a car, right? It's just a car, but at first unfamiliar because it's covered with Post-its, but actually underneath it's still a car, right? So Twitter, just another way to communicate with people. Right? Same deal, right? The internet, don't be scared of it, even these new things. I don't know when I'm supposed to hand this mic off, by the way. Well, no, okay. So again, these people look wacky, right? They're just trying to communicate, right? Maybe these are their avatars in real life. So again, at first, scary, but over time, familiar. Right? Here's this guy. He's in the middle of, he's dressed weirdly. He's in the middle of winter, but sure enough, there's a communication tool, right, where you least expect it. Just like the internet, right? There's Wi-Fi. Again, see these people on bikes? There's an internet-enabled device on each one of these people. These bikes are being tracked. You can follow them online, just like the New York City Marathon. It's exactly the same. Where you least expect it, technology is there to help you. So you need to switch your minds, right? You need to go from thinking, technology is scary to switch it up. Oh, switch the mic.
I want to tell you that the internet is like cats in the sense it's like herding cats. Like we have here, we're all trying to get together, we're all trying to do something, but we all have our own ideas about things. So except for these 2 in the center, as you can see, they are obviously in love. So maybe they might actually stay together. But who knows? But what's life really about anyway? But it's really about Fritos and holding them in unusual positions while being on a couch. Or jumping on a couch at least. Because that is really a metaphor for the internet itself. I mean, just go to any social networking site. For instance, this was something that we did recently about happiness and salary. It turns out that they're actually just kind of waveforms, and if you actually do the calculus on it, you'll discover that these things will collapse with certain probabilities. It can't be predicted. For example, this Santa Claus was caught recently in New York City. He was only 4 inches high, but he was determined to be a criminal based on this very same waveform calculation we were looking at before. Now this gentleman is also suspect. We believe that what is going on with him right now is he's developing a new mode of transportation, but that is only a cover for what he's really doing, which he's a Twitter addict. Okay, and then this is a little known fact, but California and Florida can produce different kinds of oranges, and they have to shuffle them back and forth, but they can't do it using HTTP, so they have to use
is all about interoperability, as everything relates, but we can't relate it unless sometimes we need to go upside down and do acrobatics. And the jungle gym is basically everywhere, in your office and at the beach. I'm telling you, it's a perfect example. The trees never look right, no matter how hard you try. Of course, cows really, I mean, it only has to look right. It doesn't have to be right. And so, you know, depending on your audience, a green egg may be just as well as Spam. but really, you need to learn not just to interoperate, but to keep the different foods separate from one another. If they meld, you know what happens. You know, this wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it should happen to you. You don't want to stay this way all day. You need variety, and variety is what it's all about. If you can get from one place to the other with avoiding the police, then your life will be just really fun.
All to just stand up here for a moment. We'll do the applause ranking and for this lovely copy of Slideology by O'Reilly Press. All right, so we're going to start. Excellent. Start with our first presenter. Can I get some applause for the first presenter? And now for the second presenter. And for the final presenter for Paul. All right, using my special technology in my ear, I'm going to go with the first presenter here. Can we get another round of applause for all three of them? That was fantastic.